Hello everyone. Today we will learn about sewage treatment. Sewage treatment is a topic in chapter Microbes in Human Welfare in class 12. In this video we will learn about definition of sewage and what are the harmful effects of sewage if the sewage is discharged into water bodies. What will be the impact of that sewage on us, on our ecosystem? We will also learn about sewage treatment plants and the type of treatments given to sewage for making it pollution free before discharging it into the water bodies. Let's start the chapter now. Sewage. Sewage is the municipal waste water. It is the waste water which contain large amount of organic matter. There is inorganic matter also. It contains human excreta, animal excreta. It contains certain solid and liquid waste. It includes all the waste from the homes, from the kitchen, industries, from hospitals, as well as the washing water waste is there. Sewage also contains certain kind of microbes. How this sewage affect us? This sewage in the water bodies pollute the water bodies, change the color and odor of the water. Color and odor of the water changes mainly due to the growth of microbes which try to degrade the organic matter present in the water. It depletes, if there is sewage in the water, it will deplete the dissolved oxygen in water, due to which the aquatic life will be harmed. It also causes certain waterborne diseases as it contains microbes. There are some good microbes and some pathogens are there which are responsible for causing waterborne diseases. And sewage in water also result in disturbance in the ecological balance. Now, what are the solutions to these problems? Solution to this problem is the sewage treatment. How we will do the sewage treatment? For doing the treatment of sewage, there are STPs. What is the full form of STP? That is sewage treatment plants. Such plants are installed for the treatment of sewage, which remove the waste material from the water and purify the water, and that water is discharged into the water bodies like rivers. What steps are done during sewage treatment? During sewage treatment, we adopt two stages. One is the primary treatment and then we do the secondary treatment. This is the diagram which is depicting the wastewater treatment plant. Here it is shown that the household waste firstly undergo primary treatment, then it undergoes secondary treatment. Primary treatment is mainly the physical treatment, whereas secondary treatment is the biological treatment. Then a chemical treatment is given that include chlorination process, and then the water is discharged into the water bodies. How this step is done, how the primary treatment is done. Primary treatment is mainly known as physical treatment because it includes the steps of filtration and sedimentation. During filtration, the heavy particles, the large particles present in the water, in the sewage water, get filtered. There is a mesh-like structure which filter the water, which remove the heavy particles like if there are any polythenes, or we can say heavy large solids are there, grit is there, that is removed that is removed by the during the filtration process by the mesh. If there are some large pebbles are there, they are removed. The next step is done sedimentation. In sedimentation, the water is allowed to stand undisturbed for some time, due to which the waste material will settle down, and the upper water is known as the settled solid, which gets settled down, they are known as primary sludge, and the upper fluid is known as supernatant or the effluent. Now this diagram is of filtration. Here the mesh is shown to you. The size of the mesh varies. There may be 2 or 3 types of meshes are there. One with the large pore size, then one with the small pore size, so that the heavy particles get removed from this wastewater. This diagram is of sedimentation tank, where the water is kept undisturbed for some time, so that the heavy particles in it gets settled down, like sand particles. They get settled down, and the clean water, which is known as the effluent, or the supernatant or the primary effluent, that is then sent to the secondary treatment. This is a flow chart which is depicting the sewage treatment. Here you can see primary treatment. The raw sewage undergoes filtration and sedimentation. Primary settlings are there. Primary sludge is formed. The effluent is sent for the secondary treatment. Here you can see that the effluent is going for the secondary treatment. Now we will do the secondary treatment firstly. What is secondary treatment? Secondary treatment is known as biological treatment. Why it is biological treatment? Because it involves the activity of microbes, which help in degradation of the organic matter found in the wastewater. The primary effluent, which we got from the primary treatment, it is passed into the large aeration tanks. Here it is constantly agitated so that aerobic microbes grow in it. With the growth of the microbes, there is formation of flocks in it. What are flocks? These are the masses of bacteria associated with the fungal filaments, and they form the mesh-like structures. During secondary treatment, the BOD, that is biological oxygen demand of water, decreases. What is BOD? That is the amount of oxygen required by microbes to break down the organic matter found in the wastewater. If the BOD of water will decrease, this means the water is now less polluted. The effluent from here then is passed into the settling tanks, where the bacterial flocks are allowed to sediment, and the sediment is called activated sludge. Coming to the next slide. From that activated sludge, small part of the activated sludge is pumped back into the aeration tank, and that small part will act as inoculum, and the remaining major part of the sludge is pumped back into the large tank, which is the anaerobic sludge digester. Here another kind of bacteria will grow. These are the anaerobic bacteria, which will digest bacteria and fungi in the sludge. The anaerobic microorganism digest organic matter into soluble substances and gaseous products. These gases are methane, hydrogen sulfide, carbon dioxide, and it forms a major part of biogas. Methane, which is a highly inflammable gas, it can be used as biogas. And the effluents from the secondary treatment plant are then released into the natural water bodies like rivers and streams, and a step is also done before releasing them into the rivers, that is chlorination step, which is known as chemical treatment of water. That's all about the treatment of water, or we can say wastewater. This diagram depicts the whole process. This is indicating sewage passing through the mesh, undergoing the filtration process, and there is then primary settling. Then after primary digestion, the digestion of sewage is done by aerobic microbes in the aeration tank. Then this is passed for the secondary treatment, for the secondary digestion, where the digestion of sewage by aerobic and anaerobic microbes will take place, and the part of sludge from here is sent back, which is activity sludge, is sent back to the aeration tank, which is acting as a inoculum. And after secondary digestion treatment, there is production of biogas, and the sludge is disposal is done, or it can be used as a fertilizer also, and the pure water is then released into the rivers after doing the chlorination process. Let's recapitulate that what we have learned today. We have learned about the sewage, that is the wastewater, including microbes, human excreta, animal excreta, and certain kind of inorganic and organic material in it. It pollutes the water body. Sewage affects our ecosystem. It pollute water body. It harm aquatic life. It cause waterborne diseases. Now, how sewage treatment is done? It is done in sewage treatment plants, during which following steps are followed. One is primary treatment is done, in which filtration and sedimentation is done, which is a physical treatment, and in secondary treatment, biological treatment is done. During biological treatment, the primary effluent is passed into the aeration tank, which is agitated mechanically for the growth of aerobic microbes, and these microbes result in formation of flocs, reduces the BOD, and form activated sludge. This activated sludge is subjected to then anaerobic digestion by the growth of anaerobic bacteria, and then there is production of gases like methane, carbon dioxide, and hydrogen sulfide. Methane, which is used as biogas. After secondary treatment, in certain cases chemical treatment is done, which is done by using chlorine, that is by the process of chlorination. Water is disinfected and then it is released into the water bodies. We can say it is released into the rivers. That's all for today, students. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.